Few legends have captivated the imagination quite like the story of Atlantis, the lost city said to have vanished beneath the ocean waves. First described by the ancient Greek philosopher Plato over 2,000 years ago, Atlantis has become a symbol of advanced civilizations, the dangers of hubris, and the enduring mystery of the past. But how did this legend arise? What evidence, if any, exists for its reality, and why does it continue to fascinate us today? The roots of the Atlantis tale lie in Plato's dialogues and the Timaeus and the Critias, written around 360 BCE. Plato's account presents Atlantis as a powerful and advanced civilization, technologically sophisticated, wealthy, and militarily dominant. The city, purportedly larger than Libya and Asia Minor combined, was said to have existed some 9,000 years before Plato's own time. According to the myth, the Atlanteans grew arrogant and sought to control not just their neighbors, but the entire Mediterranean world. As punishment for their pride, the gods unleashed cataclysmic earthquakes and floods, drowning the entire island in a single day and night of misfortune. There is little evidence that Plato intended his tale to be read as literal history. In fact, most scholars believe his purpose was allegorical. Atlantis served as a cautionary example, a utopia brought down by its own moral failings, meant to contrast with the exemplary city-state of Athens. Attempts to locate Atlantis have inspired explorers, archaeologists, and adventurers from antiquity to the modern day. Theories placing Atlantis in nearly every corner of the globe have emerged, from the Mediterranean islands of Santorini and Crete to the icy expanses of Antarctica, even to the Americas. Yet not a single archaeological discovery unquestionably points to Atlantis as a literal place. Perhaps the most enduring connection comes from the island of Santorini, once known as Thera. Around 1600 BCE, a colossal volcanic eruption devastated Thera and much of the surrounding Aegean, sending massive waves out across the sea and reducing the flourishing Minoan civilization to ruins. The apocalyptic destruction and sudden disappearance of a wealthy, advanced society bears an intriguing resemblance to Plato's narrative, leading many to wonder, could the Atlantis myth be a memory of the Thera cataclysm preserved through centuries of oral tradition before reaching Plato? Others have looked to the Strait of Gibraltar, the Pillars of Hercules in Plato's story, where the possibility of an ancient landmass and sunken ruins has been tantalizing, but ultimately remains unproven. Some have placed Atlantis in the Caribbean or submerged on the continental shelves, though these ideas persist more through speculation than evidence. Despite a lack of concrete proof, the Atlantis legend has influenced culture and science in profound ways. During the Enlightenment, thinkers saw Atlantis as a symbol of a rational, ideal society, one whose collapse warned of the perils of corruption and excess. 19th-century mystics and occultists went further, weaving the story into grand theories about lost continents and vanished civilizations. Atlantis even became entwined with pseudo-scientific notions, ranging from extraterrestrial intervention to advanced ancient technology that still appear in popular media today. But why has the myth endured for so long? Part of Atlantis's power lies in the human fascination with the lost and the unknown. The idea of a golden age snatched away in an instant, of secrets waiting beneath the waves, captures both nostalgia and hope that perhaps somewhere a trace of greatness remains waiting to be rediscovered. Geologically, it is true that entire cities and coastlines have been lost to the sea. The evidence of sunken settlements around the Mediterranean, the Black Sea, and elsewhere is real. Harbors, temples, homes, and roads swallowed over centuries by earthquakes, tsunamis, or rising sea levels. Each new discovery adds fuel to the possibility, at least in concept, that Plato's tale may echo histories now all but erased. Today, the legend of Atlantis continues to inspire books, films, and art, evolving with each generation's hopes and fears. For some, it represents the danger of unchecked ambition or natural disaster. For others, it is a beacon of lost wisdom and advanced technology, ripe for exploration. Ultimately, whether Atlantis ever existed as a real place may be less important than what it reveals about us, the urge to seek out what is lost, to interpret the world's mysteries and search for meaning in the ruins. These are perennial facets of the human condition. Atlantis, submerged not only by water but by layers of myth, serves as a mirror for our own desires and anxieties. So the lost city remains just that, lost not only to time, but to certainty. And in this, perhaps, lies its greatest appeal, a reminder that some mysteries thrive best when left unsolved. As long as the idea of Atlantis endures, so too does our fascination with the distant, the forgotten, and the just-out-of-reach wonders of our world.